How have I only discovered this anime now? Mystery is a tricky genre to get right. Sometimes it's really intriguing and mind-blowing, and sometimes it's a total cop-out. I mean, I don't get why there's so much hype around Sherlock Holmes. Apart from The Hound of the Baskervilles, which is awesome, Holmes keeps ending most of his mysteries by getting someone else to explain it to him. But here, it's the detective that works it all out in the end, and thanks to some very intellectual screenwriting, the end result is pretty badass. What is Ungo all about? Well, let's just say, if you are looking for an anime that deals with mysteries, not cybercrimes, but real mysteries in a cyberpunk setting with lots of artificial intelligence and corrupt corporations, this is right up your alley. A detective called the Defeated Detective and his supernatural assistant Inga and a talking stuffed panda bear solve various murder cases within a destroyed Japan. Most of the mysteries are standalone. Thank goodness! So this anime is pretty easy to get sucked into. It's so convenient to have a series that doesn't stretch most of its mysteries out to more than one episode. You can watch a random episode, get a satisfying mystery and solution, then move on to the next episode. The real star of the show, in my opinion, is Inga. He is such a fun and energetic young character to watch who's never afraid to be strange, and he can also transform into a grown-up woman with godlike powers. My only problem with Inga is that when he's young, he's a guy, and when he transforms, he's a woman, and the whole gender inconsistency thing was really distracting, and honestly, so that I could forget about all that distraction, I had to imagine Inga as female in both his or her forms. It's kind of explained why Inga has a male and female form, but I just wish the writers kept the gender stuff consistent to make life easier. Outside of Inga, there's the other characters, and while it's great that the character design overall is diverse and everybody is memorable, they're all one-dimensional and they all get zero development. This is more of an observation than a complaint, as interesting characters would have distracted from the mysteries that were well conceived enough to be plausible, yet concise enough for all of them to fit into an 11-episode anime nice and neatly. There are even a couple of complex mysteries that involve hypnotism. I do have an issue with the final mystery though. I get what was happening, but why it was happening wasn't very clear or believable. The reason was outweighed by all the craziness that happened in the previous episodes, so was the crime really worth all that effort? I get the feeling that this anime, despite it being so good, is more of a hidden gem anime. I only found out about it by luck, and I can see why there's not that much hype around it. Aside from the shallow characters, the animation is average to slightly above average at best, and I can tell not that much time and money went into the episode's animation because the episode's animation is severely outshined by the ending credits animation. I feel like if the episodes were animated like the ending credit sequence was animated, then the overall aesthetic quality would really increase and leave more of an impact on viewers. This anime doesn't have a very strong style, which is weird considering the strange vibe of the script work. Ultimately, Ungo is entertaining as, so entertaining in fact, that all episodes went by so quickly for me. That is how much fun this anime is, and I'm really disappointed that there's no series 2, but right now, I do not regret watching Ungo. It might not be very strong on character or style, but it's definitely very strong in terms of writing. 4 stars out of 5.